Mr. Sandman here today, and I want to reveal to you guys something you didn't know about me. I have a first-degree black belt in the art of Tang Soo Do. Here's my certification that I am a first-degree black belt in the art of Tang Soo Do. I've been in Tang Soo Do since I was a young child, and it's helped me learn discipline and self-defense, and I only use it for protecting myself or my loved ones. And a friend of mine requested me that I should make a video to just go over some basic self-defense techniques to help you guys be more prepared for a bad situation if it ever does happen. Things I want to go over with you guys are basic techniques that we teach the white belts. You got the front kick, you got the side kick, leg techniques, and there's some more advanced techniques such as a wheel kick and a crescent kick. But I want to save those kicks for a later video. For our hand techniques, what we're going to practice are the basic jab and cross. Jab, cross. Alright, let's begin with our basic kick techniques. What I first want to show you guys is the front kick. It's what we learned at the first day of class, and it's a skill that it's good to have because it's a quick frontal attack that the opponent has little time to detect. So if it's done correctly, it can be a very powerful kick to the chin. Before we continue, make sure you stretch before doing this so you don't injure yourself. Loosen up your muscles. You want to bring your knee up as high as you can throughout the kick. And mostly you want to make sure you hit the target with the ball of your foot, as we call it. In Korean, it's called the ball, right here. So you hit it with that bony part. Let's do it high speed. For our next leg technique, we're going over the roundhouse kick. It is one of the most popular kicks in Tang Soo Do. You're kind of using your leg as a whip. What you want to do is create torque with your hips. You use your hips, you use your whole body for the roundhouse kick. Any basic technique can become a force to be reckoned with when you're in a fight and you're trying to defend yourself. What you want to do is you're twisting, you're coming around, you bring your knee up as high as you can, and at the same time you're doing this, you want to turn your front foot. It slowly turns as you're kicking to face that way. So your front foot will face that way at the end of the kick, like this. So let's see in slow motion, and then we're going to do a high speed kick. So that's slower, and let's see what it looks like high speed. The more you practice these techniques, the more advanced you'll get, and you'll be able to show off once you develop a proper sense of balance doing these kicks, and you could do stunts like this. Let's go for 5, alright? Alright guys, now we can move on to hand techniques, okay? This is probably going to be your most primary defense, because as a beginner, it's easier to use your hands because you have more control of your hands than your legs as a beginner. So you're going to want to rely on a jab. Making sure you have a proper jab technique is very important because in a street fight, you want to use the jab more than any other technique you throw, because your jab is what keeps your opponent at bay. It keeps them away. Learn how to use a jab for proper range control to make sure they keep their distance, because if they come too close, they'll get hit by the jab. So you want to make sure you use the jab to keep them away. This is your most useful technique because you're going to throw it the most in the street fight. So make sure you get down a proper jab. When throwing a jab, you want to make sure, when throwing any punch, make sure that when thrown, your fist isn't fully closed. Because if it is, you slow down your punch quite considerably. So it must be completely closed at the moment of impact because you don't want to break any bones. But when throwing it, when you're in a fighting stance, make sure your hands are loose. See, you just practice this. I know it's really difficult, but if you do it, you can get it down properly. Let's see what it looks like, okay? Okay? I want you guys to practice that drill if you have something at home to punch, something soft. Just practice that drill. When throwing it, you can also use your feet. You step in with it, okay? Step into your punches. That creates more power. Step in at the same time you're punching. And you want to throw from up here. Don't do these haymakers. Haymakers, even though they look powerful and strong, they're really taking away a lot of the power from your punches. You're telegraphing a lot, so your opponent knows what's coming. When you throw a quick jab, see how quick that looks? The human eye makes it difficult to see the distance if something's coming straight at them. But if you're coming around, you can block it so easily, can't you? So make sure you jab in a straight line direction. All right, one more time. Now let's do a cross, a right cross, a power punch. When throwing this, you also want to step in with your front leg and you want to twist your body, okay? Make sure you don't telegraph too much, but just one quick motion. Just step in and punch. Step in and punch. Step in and punch. And let's combine the two techniques. And once you think you've gotten the techniques down, you can mix and match with a kick and punch. Kick, punch combinations. And that's how you become a well-rounded fighter. Shia, 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 shia. And in later videos, I'll show you how to throw crescent kicks and wheel kicks. But I'm just going to give you guys a little sample of a wheel kick. Shia. Thank you for watching today's self-defense video. I'll do more of these in the future if you guys really liked it. Request some techniques you'd like to see in the art of Tang Soo Do, and I'll be able to do it for you.